minion. Oh, you might be having an echo. There we go. So hello, minion. Welcome to the stream. You know what time it is? I'm just gonna go straight at it. I'm gonna run the ants and jump straight into the game. I know you probably won't miss anything. Well... Thank you for the hit picks. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, Souls. Can I ask what happened? Also, I need to check something. Okay, it's only the first time when it loads the whole animation. I was worried that it freezes completely every time. Let's get into the game. Oh no! No kitty cat. I hate when people do terrible things like that. Even if it was by accident. Meanwhile, let me get the game ready. Yeah, but what done is done. Nothing's going to change that, unfortunately. No. Wait. It just threw me straight into the game. What were we doing last time? Seriously, why am I here? Let me quit out of the game. Oh, wait, what? It's not letting me... Huh? I'm resetting. Okay, so... F ending is what we're going after. And the requirement for the F ending... Wait, but... Did the game not save? Huh? Because I'm fairly certain we got the F ending. I remember getting the F ending. This is strange. Let's recall what we were doing. I believe this is the room. The door is locked. Well, we'll just have to redo what we did last time, apparently. Because the game didn't save for whatever reason. This is the bathroom. There wasn't anything there. That's... Okay, the hallway keeps going. We need nothing from here. Okay, let's see which timeline this is. Because I can't remember. Okay, it's the statue one. And when he jumped... Ah. Fine, we might as well go all the way back then. That's a big shipping now. We'll have to check one of those rooms at some point. This should be the exit. Well, that didn't take long. I fell off. Well, I might as well also check... No. No! I'm missing 4 endings. I fell because I was pressing the wrong button. And now we tripped. Let's wait that the music goes away. Okay, look, I swear I'm done this ending. I remember getting it. Apparently not. So, what we need to do, we need to get to the storage. Get the, pesticide. And was the storage down here or upstairs? Ah, shit. I misremembered my floors, didn't I? That's actually... What? Huh? Why do I have the black robe? There's no way it had the black robe if I didn't go to the storage. How? It's like I'm living a completely different timeline. Chat, have I been asleep? Have I been in comatose for a strange amount of time? Ah, shit. This is a dead end. Can I reverse back enough? I can't. How? But according to this, I've gotten the pesticide, which means I should have the key, which means the downstairs section should be unlocked. Was Larry there? Is that the reason I did this whole thing? Wait, hold up. If I don't have the F ending... Right. This is fine. Here's the gold key. Got the silver key. Shut up. Okay. This is where we get the info. We must not read the books on the table. There we go. I can't use the upstairs now because it collapsed. Which apparently collapses every time if we're being chased. So, here's the plan. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go to the west wing. We're going to get the demonic statue. Then... we're going to go to the doll room to get the ritual key. We're gonna go downstairs. To... Danny, I believe his name was. And then just leave. Almost there. Yes. Do you see the gap? Look at her actually lifting that with one hand. There we go. Now we just make the ritual key. And we can redo the ending. F. Then we can do other shenanigans. Okay, let's get the key. Yes, I know. Just get the key. Just do your worst. And I believe it was the second door. It's the only door in this area that isn't randomly cut. A statue in its place. I clicked the wrong thing. Go, Jennifer. There's shenanigans we need to do down here. Why can't I use this on myself? There we go. Don't mind me, dog, just switching clothes right in front of you. Stupid dog. Now we just ignore everything. There's no one here. Honestly, this is the biggest plot twist ever. Who expected that thing? I guess he's very flammable. Now, Jennifer, let's get out of here. It's an elevator. Is it working? Check the button. There's no response. All the way back. And yes, use an elevator. There we go. F ranking? And for the love of God, I'll make sure that the game is saved. And that's done. Next is the ending E and D. And to double check what I need to do for those. Okay. So, we're going through the game normally just as now, but we need to talk to Lot. It doesn't matter how many people die. This is probably a bit faster. Souls, if you do have a moment, could you check which one's a canonical death? Anne's or Laura's death? Because I cannot remember. On. Logically, I know what to do now. Keep going. I wanna go upstairs. We're streamlining this. Also, I missed a thing that I needed to do. I'll need to do that later. I had an opportunity to do it, but I forgot. As far as I know, that doesn't matter. Because I'm fairly certain you can get both of those endings with either characters. But the sequel Clock Tower has only one of the characters alive, and I cannot remember for the life of me which one it was. Yes, I do know that. Either Laura or Anne has to die. However, in the PS1 game, Clock Tower, one of the characters is alive, and I want that to be the S ending, but I cannot remember which one it is. If you can't find it, I'll check it in a moment. Alright, I need to make it seem like that. Oh, I can't get up anymore. And yes, I know it is confusing that both this game and the PS1 game are both named Clock Tower. Oh no, I got the endings locked down here. Don't you worry about that. I just wanted to make it more canon. Because if the PS1 version ever gets a release or emulated, it seems like that we're continuing straight off without any continuity errors. Eggs and cash. Okay, then I know where the key is. Alright. Alright, so I'll check it when I have an opportunity. Lock the door. Fuck off. Yeah, it's Friday. Now let me take a peek. Jennifer. Oh. Wait, who the fuck is Edward? Okay, so the S ending is not canon. A or B endings are considered canon. I know, right? Okay, so I thought that one of them survived, but apparently not. Canonically, the C ending is the canon ending, where both Laura and Anne and Lot, all three of them die, and somebody named Edward lives. Who's Edwards? This is... That is stupid. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. In that case, I'll pull it. Because I have the ability to make pulls now. Here we go. So please vote, so I know which one to keep alive. I believe there's an achievement I can get here. Edward is the brat? The painting's just bleeding. Sure, you can spoil it. Oh, wait. Actually, do put it on Discord with the spoiler tags. I I think it had some significant importance in the second game. I just don't remember it because it's been forever since I played it. Fine, I'll get the achievement the ultra way. That was supposed to give me an achievement. Apparently I need to do the other method. But we got the necessary key. There we go. I did not tell you to go in here. Was it that traumatizing? Ah! Okay, yeah, I was right to tell you that it should be spoiler tagged. That makes a lot of sense. Also, sorry. Now, I completely forgot to switch the voice. Yeah. Thank you for the hint, Pence. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I know. So that makes a lot of sense now, Souls. It all clicked in my head now. Wait, no, this is the wrong ring. Yeah, it was a good thing that I requested that, cause that is a major spoiler for that sequel. Ah, that's fair. Wait, that I'm fairly certain I got a key from that. I just didn't read it. Um, I need to be honest here. I kinda like the PS1 game. the most of the clock towers. I mean, yes, this is the original and this is the classic, but something about the PS1 version is charming. Even very dated. Though, it does have an interesting and somewhat annoying mechanic. Because this game, as I think Bao described it, is Schrodinger's corpses. If you don't see someone die, they're not dead. In PS1, it is timed instead. Why else would it have Clock Tower 3 on it? Let's get the key. But then again, I need to emphasize that this series is terribly named. Then we have the clock tower, this one, the clock tower PS1, which is a clock tower 2, then the clock tower 2, which is actually a clock tower where it doesn't have anything to do with this series, and then we have the clock tower 3 that loosely has anything to do with this series. Okay, that's the hint that I need. Wait, I need to go back. Yeah! There we go. I believe this is necessary. Right, because this shows the key. Okay, you guys voted that Anne should live. I will do so. Jump scare? No. Surprising. Also, what was the series name? Bookstart is also quite badly, named series. As we got Corpse Party, which is the OG game. Then we had Corpse Party Blood Covered, which is a remake, a completely remade story. Then we had Corpse Party Blood Covered Repeated Fear, which is a remake of that. Then we have um, Book of Shadows, that's a side story, but also a sequel. And then we have Blood Tribe, that is also a sequel. Then we have Ghost Party 2, that is a sequel to that, but actually not really because it got cancelled. And now we have a completely different sequel coming up. Are you guys following this madness? And I didn't even mention any of the side games. That was only the main series. People just don't know how to name their games. Just get it over with. You know, the whole strange naming convention personally annoys me. I'm happy that some games follow some normal naming conventions. For example, the main line of Persona is Persona 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Isn't that simple? You know exactly which game came first and which comes after, even though they're very loosely related to each other. Hello? He just peeked! I shouldn't touch the piano. Now what happens if I go into this room? Nothing good. Hi. Look, I want none of that. I just want to go downstairs to kill your brother. Also, one of my favorite series, Halo, also has this naming convention issue. It started fine with Halo 1, 2, and 3. Then came the ODST and Reach, but one of them is a side story and the other one is a prequel, so that's okay. Then comes Halo 4. Halo Guardians, and Halo Infinite. And it's all off the rails. And my god, don't even mention the books. None of the books are numbered. And the only way you know which one's which is to look up a timeline guide. I'm happy for that. Some of the books are quite good. Okay, now I need to ask souls, which ones do you have? Because knowing how many Halo books there are, you might get very wild answers. Told Andrew. Okay. What is here dying? What is also cursed to die? Either off screen, either here, or shot by Mary. Here we are again. Okay. So you basically have the main line books. The first three personally are my favorite: the Fallout Breach, the Flood, and the First Strike. I've heard good things about the Ghost of Onyx. Not much I've heard about Contact Harvest and Cold Protocol, but I'd imagine them being good. But yeah, the Halo the Flood is basically Halo 1. The First Strike is 1.5. Yes, if you want to know what happens between Halo 1 and 2, you need to buy the book. And this is as silly as with the Dot Hack series. And that if you want the full story, you need to play the game, you need to watch the anime, you need to watch the anime that comes with the game. And then you have to watch some side thing. Oh, it's such a good... Well, I was about to say that it's such a good series, but I only enjoyed the first one. I actually have all four of them. I don't have, I don't have all the CDs because I bought them used, but I do have all the games. Yes, Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yes, the Dot Hack Stein anime soundtrack was incredible. It was one of the first anime I actually watched. I have all four on PS2, though I never actually finished it. I got up to the 4 and just lost interest. Maybe that could be something that I could strain at some point. Okay, let's rest first. Then I'm going to say... And depending what floor we go, we get a different ending. But yeah, about Dot Hack, I enjoyed the first anime, The Sign. That was honestly very good. Although some people might say it a bit, slow-paced. Let's go to 2. Yeah, Roots weren't that good. I also have bought on Steam the Dot Hack GU, but I couldn't get into it. The Legend of Twilight is just a parody. Miss Mary! Thank goodness, Jennifer. You're safe. Miss Mary! Why? You know what's the best part about it? The Key of the Twilight? Sorry, the Legend of Twilight? Yeah, Legend of Twilight. I watched it as dubbed, so it was even worse. Oh, thank goodness someone else knew that person. Honestly, seeing how bad it was, the dub just made it better. Can we go back into the elevator? Please? Please? Door's stuck! Door's stuck! Okay, fine. I'll reset. Oh. You know, it's a shame how the series just fizzled out. Cause we had the Dot Hack Roots, and I believe the Dot Hack GU comes after that, and then comes that weird 3D animation OVA. And then it just ended. You know what? That's a series I wouldn't mind if someone tried to remake. Just have a repeat, like what they did with Higurashi. Just make a new one. I mean, it can't be any worse than what came after Sign. And yes, the last OVA was in 3D. Anyway, we got nearly all of them. So, we can do the A ending today, and then we'll do A and S the next time. Depending how long this takes. Whoops. Now to explain, what do you mean by more of a special case. Yeah, you're right. It's how would I describe it? It disguised itself as a reboot, while it's really in actuality is a stealth sequel. That I believe ties Umineko in the Higurashi. Which is kind of a shame as well because Umineko wasn't that good of an anime. And if I do remember correctly, the creator actually disliked the, the, the original anime. Yeah, Lumineko was already part of the When They Cry series, but there was very little connection between the two. Which character was that? Hey, I don't blame you. Higurashi's an amazing series after all. It's just a shame that they botched the Umineko one. Plus, it was also censored terribly. Hey, what else were we going to do while running away from the Scissor Man? Ah, I don't remember what her importance was in Umineko. But something about her made me think like, wait, this all ties together now. Yeah, personally, I must say, while I do enjoy that the reboot, basically tied a lot of things together and basically continued the story, which, again, nice. But I still enjoyed the second season of the original anime. Something about it just clicks in my brain. I mean, the first one was also good, besides the fact that it was made in low budget. I still remember that very first episode. The walking animation was quite legit, just hopping up and down. Yes, Kai really just did. The series could have ended at Kai and everyone would have been happy. So I'm gonna take the rope just in case. Yeah, yeah, that is something that's incredible about it. And their facial distortions were very, very good. So much so that initially when I saw it, I thought Madhouse had their hands on it. Because Madhouse is really good with expressions as well. Actually, we don't mess with the podcast. And there's actually the first season, and technically because it also carries on the second season, there's one scene in particular that really bothers me. And it is honestly I'm just blaming the lack of cooperation there. Remember the scene where Ian is rattling the ladder that Chi-Chi's on? She's having such a wild face and very aggressively shaking it, while her talking doesn't match her acting. She talks far too calmly from what she's doing. It's honestly the only scene that really bothers me. Plus, in that very first episode, seriously, it was like berserk level of animation. Then again, it's not surprising. First episodes are always rough. And then we're talking about anime, and this will could move into game territory. First of all, maybe I should play the Higurashi games at some point. It is a visual novel, so it'll take a long while, but I'm sure Belle would be happy about it. Alright, Belle. I've actually never played it. I'm well aware of it, but I was like, And if I do that, then perhaps I should also explore the Steins Gate game. Because that, by the way, one of the best anime I've seen. They did that adaptation so well. You want to go upstairs? Wait, you got the key. I don't know if it's over here or not. Okay, it's upstairs. Got it. But yeah, if you haven't, I do recommend watching Steins Gate both seasons. They're really good. The soundtrack is amazing. Code Realize. Ah, remind me. That name sounds. Well, it sounds very familiar. Ah, yes, I do remember you mentioned that you were working at CERN. How does it feel to be the bad guys? Ah, I'm just happy about the fact that the sequel had a finished character. Let's get it. Yet. Well, yet. um, yeah, that was something I would have mentioned. Yeah, apparently, and I haven't looked into that. Steins Gate is actually, part of a bigger series. They're very loosely connected to each other. But, for example, I believe, if you remember how Steins Gate is written, it's Steins, then the hat color or whatever you call it, and then, no, sorry, Gate. There are others like, yeah, Chaos Head and Robotic Nodes, at least. I think there's a fourth one now, but I don't remember for sure. Yeah, I was about to say, do not watch the Chaos Head anime. I tried. I really tried. It's not good. This is a world full references. But no star having a big dog. Yeah? Yeah, Chaos Child, you're right. That technically, I believe, is a sequel to Chaos Head. I'm not sure if I checked them all out correctly. Let me go back in. Yeah, they really back the Chaos series. Yeah, it's great because you had Steins Gate and Steins Gate Zero that were just basically almost perfect. Oh, hello. Just a moment, I'm being attacked. And then we have the Chaos Head that was absolutely botched. I haven't watched Robotic Notes, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I also have heard that the games are pretty good. Similar actually with Umineko. That could be something that I could play because I've been exposed to the TV series. And I've heard that the game's so much better. Also, so you wanna hear how basic I am? My favorite anime is Fullmetal Alchemist. Brotherhood specifically. That yeah, I can understand that things when translated, especially the mystery parts, are going to cause problems. I mean, didn't we have a similar issue with, what was it? What was the horror game that Cat played? The Spirit Hunter or something? Like, it was supposed... Some of the puzzles were very Japanese oriented, making us impossible to solve. So I had the key, so I just need the item. Okay, so you want my opinion on the Full Metal Alchemist thing? Now, yes, the Spirit Hunter NG. That one, you're right. The Brotherhood is more closer to the manga, and personally the superior one. However, there is a strange situation going on between the two. Because some stories were much better told in the OG, and some were told much better in the Brotherhood. In addition, the strange canon that the OG created, that the spoilers behind the gate is our world. And the movie then tying it all together honestly felt like honestly really good. Yes, Rose was one of the first people who were a lot more fleshed out. Also, that con man, whoever it was, his backstory was handled a lot better in the OG. It was just a side mention in Brotherhood. That that probably explains how the pacing broke, and I kinda understand they had an issue with that. Because a lot of people watch the OG anime, and they were probably worried. Okay, that was different. Yeah, they probably watched the OG one. Wait, where am I going? Supposed to go this way. Yeah. See, people probably watched the OG anime, and people probably would have lost interest in the Brotherhood because it wouldn't be just the OG anime again. So, my personal opinion on which one you should watch, as Soul said, do watch both. It's worth getting the both sides of the story. Also, the OG was okay for me, but it turned great once they released the movie. Personal opinion, I think the movie helped the OG one a lot to tie up the loose ends. However, something that we probably all can agree, The overs and the other movies on the Brotherhood side added nothing. Yep, this is just my opinion, but the OG Fullmetal Alchemist movie basically ties up some things that the OG one left alone. I believe I watched both of them. They were okay. I mean, after being, like, depraved of anything of the series, you'll just take anything you have. As we're closing up the ending, but I do need to mention something. What's it called? And this anime that I really enjoyed. But I'm trying to recall the name of it. Actually, I'll put that down on hold. I'll go to check what the anime I was thinking about after I'm done with this. Oh, that'll get fun. And look at me, distracting Belle from work. So let me quickly check what the anime was called. Ah, Psycho-Pass. That's the anime I was thinking about. So, you do explain. Fascinating. Because I enjoyed the main girl. But meanwhile, I did not like the third season. Honestly, I enjoyed the first one greatly, and the second one was okay. The third one kinda put me off. I really wanted to like it, but something about it was just not fun. not expect that someone would have such a diverse reaction to Psycho-Pass. Alright, time to run. So it just ends here. Because we... Huh. Strange. That is a shame. That it can't be for everyone's cup of tea. Okay, so we're missing 2 more endings. I suppose we could start the 8th, right? I just need to double check what did I need to do for the 8th, right? I must not let the other person die, but I need to find the man in the cell. Give me a moment. There was another anime that, Shiki. A lot of people praise the anime Shiki, but I couldn't watch it. A very controversial opinion. In a short version, what I understood, it's about a vampire girl, a family that moves into a town. Then people start dying. Then the people living there become the quote-unquote monsters by slaughtering them. But I could not stand the characters. Apparently some of the annoying characters existed just to be killed off, but they were so off-putting. I couldn't get past the 3rd episode. Yes, I believe so. My brain's trying so hard not to confuse that the Hell Girl with her completely different style. Yeah. Apparently it is a kid style, but... I just couldn't get to it. Oh, okay. What happens if I go back in there? Was it because he was charging? Whatever. I can juke him to the bathroom. I guess I'll die. I think I started Vampire Hunter D. I'm getting distracted, but allow me to check. There was one of the shows that I started watching. Oh god, that's really chugging. Oh no, I started Witch Hunter Robin instead. Completely different show. But I swear I had the Vampire Hunter D on the list. Or did I drop it? A long time ago, I mean, very long time ago, I tried to watch apparently Blood Plus, but never got there. Well, back to the game. Bye! They're gonna be that mean. They'll just walk out. You know, keeping the anime talk going, cause why not? You know what was a disappointment for me? Cavalry of the Iron Fortress. Right, keep going. We're not going there yet. It was such a cool idea. Like strange zombies that had a core that had to be taken down. If you get bitten, you had to destroy your heart. You use steampunk weapons. And you traveled in that one giant ass train. But then it evolved into something stupid. You've never heard of Cavalry of the Iron Fortress? Ah, it had such promise. Okay, allow me to drop something that you probably do remember. That, whatever it was called, the cool anime. Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, it started with such promise. The first season was good. I really enjoyed it. But I dropped the second one because I'm going to be perfectly honest, it turned into torture porn. In chat, I would recommend following it if you want more of that anime takes at this channel. Okay, how does chat feel about Darker Than Black? Just, I've heard that it split some opinions. Just because I enjoyed it doesn't mean everyone enjoys it. How? Why? I don't think it. Well, the animation of the characters annoyed me. You know, there's, there's also the choice of the whole trauma train. I mean, I'm sure people have heard of Made in Abyss. Who wants a trauma train? Okay. Oh, hello. That's not actually what I want to happen. Okay. So, I'm going to ignore the weirder parts of Made in Abyss. Because the creator is weird. There's no way around that. Yes! Now imagine a hole where the only direction you can go is down. And if you go up, horrible, horrible things happen. What ending? It hasn't ended yet, has it? They haven't made this the ending, have they? Okay, thank God. I thought I was missing out. Yeah, I'm going to get your ham. Here, get the ham. Yep. Barrels, yours. Yep. From the cradle under the star. That's the info that we need. I also need to finish watching the latest season of ReZero. They had the stupid in-season hiatus, and I dropped it. I know, right? It takes you to a full sense of security with the cutesy style, and then goes very, very dark. It's like what was it called? The Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica? The Lucius Dungeon is also pretty good. Take the gun! Take the gun, you fool! Can't go that way. Ah, sometimes such good anime just appears. Sometimes. Yes. Where am I? Right. I need the silver key. Oh, right here. I'm trying to think what was the last anime that really got me hooked that I had to watch like a lot of it. Nice jump scare. Can we get... No, we can't get the keyboard running, right? Can I hide here? I can't. Let's see if you're smart. You're not. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Wait. Go this way. Also, that's actually another good example. I could not get into Mononoke. I tried, but I could not get into it. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I've seen a lot of clips of it and I thought I would really like it, but when I tried to sit down and watch it, it was like, it's not really my thing for some reason. Finally, some peace and quiet. uh, you know, there are still people out there, myself included, that are still waiting for the sequel to, sorry, the season 2 for No Game No Life. Speaking of that, speaking of that, actually, um, whether you're interested in No Game No Life, watch the movie. You don't have to watch the first season. You can watch the movie on its own. It is incredible. And I do need to also mention that it's completely different tone than the actual series. It's strange how it is like that, but it works. It just works. Randaka. I'm not sure if that rings a bell. No, I have not. Is that like a light-hearted version of Dead Man Wonderland? Also, that's also another wasted potential. The Dead Man Wonderland series. Um, it got like I think it was only 1 or 2 seasons. Then the manga writer got pregnant, and while I believe the manga was finished, the anime never picked up again. And then there's I'm not sure how much you've heard of the unfortunate incident of High School of the Dead. Tigray Man is actually a series that I also did drop. I did get quite far, like halfway. But yeah, High School of the Dead is unfortunate. It was an edgy anime that was surprisingly good. But the creator fucking died. We're not getting a sequel to that because the creator is dead. Oh, oh. Some one-off series that came to my mind that I enjoyed. Angel Beats, minus the Obas. They really didn't add anything. And another. Yes, that's the name of the anime. Another. And by the way, if you want me to describe the anime Another, it's basically Japanese Final Destination. Yeah. Right, I forgot the key. I forgot the key. Need to go back up. There was another. There is a D. I suppose that made me think. that had potential. Oh, oh, I'm not sure if either one of you have watched. I would recommend School Life. Do not watch any information about School Life. If you haven't watched it, watch it. I assure you that after the first episode, you understand why. Without ruining anything, I cannot mention a single thing about the anime. I mean, you can use the general for that, but if we start talking about it a lot there, I might as well create a channel for it. Maybe I should create like a talk group specifically for different kind of likes. If these spread out more. Anyway, I got the key. I can go downstairs. We can get our A ending. Which means I don't have time to do the S ending today. So, here's my plan for tomorrow. I'm going to start the S ending. And once we finish that and get everything unlocked, I'll jump into the one with the queen again. I really want to get the different events and endings. But I also am afraid to look up any guides because I feel like it spoils too much. And yes, this is all the preparation for their new game. Also, I need to at some point play the Slay the Princess creators new game. So many things to do. Eh? You need to go back up. There's something I've forgotten to do. See, if I keep going now, I'm going to get a B ending. There's one thing I need to do to get the A ending. I almost forgot to do it. This is the door. So it is upstairs. Ow. Fuck me. Obviously, I just wanted to get the ending. Damn it. Ow. While I'm here, I might as well... Wait. This leads to the natural area, right? Yeah, this isn't where I want to be. I might as well look for the cage room if it's up here. Because there's a small chance it is up here. Nope, just this room. Stupid idiot. Some a little rest. Got the brown daggers. I need to wake up the zombie. There's a random zombie in the closet. It's a key. There we go. Now we need to find the cage rooms. And then we can go downstairs and have the proper ending. Here we go. That's right off. It's Theatre London. It's free, bird. Now, you might be confused. Why would that affect the ending? Why would releasing a bird help us? And the answer is simple. Dear chat, It's a crow. And if you know anything about crows, indeed, it's not friend. Why friendship? There we go. Then we need to speak with what? Right, Lot isn't here because she got shot. I already forgot about that. Poor Danny's getting burned so many times. Also, I haven't pointed this out before, but something funny about this, the Clock Tower Rewind. It's not technically a remake or a re-release of the game. It is literally just a software that runs the emulator. Because all the slowdowns are where the bugs of the emulator. Well, the original game, but also the emulator, so yes. Almost there. Basically, and also basically not. On one hand, it technically doesn't need an emulation because this is a DOS game, if I remember correctly. However, DOS doesn't exist on PC anymore, so this is the second best thing. It still has the same slowdown still, which is funny. Proving that it's not a hardware issue. It's an engine issue. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's get to the clock tower and stop this madness once and for all. Until tomorrow. Because there is the Wait, did I not? Oh, fuck. I thought that was enough. It was not enough. Instead of getting the A ending that I aimed for, I got the F ending again. Some things don't change. But we'll have to do the A again next time. Because I cannot go back from here. I passed the point of no return. I think. I'll try, but I'm fairly certain I've unlocked it. You already tossed it. Yeah, I can't go back. Well, that's too bad. We're doing it. We have to do that again. We're so close. So close. But thank you for watching. And tomorrow we'll do the last two endings as planned. And then we'll move back to Long Live the Queen, which is me and the Queen. So, bye, Nier.